what's up you guys, Aftershare Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Person of Interest. This is Season 2, Episode 14. I'm wearing some eyeshadow, some glittery eyeshadow. I don't really know how to put it on properly, so this might, anyways, nobody cares, but, I mean, I just wanted to mention it, because, I don't know. Anyways, let's get into the episode.
You are being watched. The government has a secret system.
Also turn the audio up a little bit for the show, so let's see
spies
how
on you every hour of every day.
Later, bitches.
Okay.
Who the hell is this guy?
Pierce is not just a college dropout. He's a self-made billionaire with a genius IQ. Started a social networking site called friendsare.com with his best friend from college.
Thought you invented social networking.
I'm
bitch.
sorry, is this
Pierce
supposed to be
perfected it.
the Facebook episode?
His site has just shy of 1 billion users. Pierce is chief engineer and frontman for friendsare.com. His longtime business partner, Justin Ogilvy, is the money and marketing guru.
And they started the company
Is this the
together.
Facebook
That's right.
episode?
It would certainly not be in Ogilvy's best interest to have Pierce turn up dead now. They're taking Friendsare public in 72 hours.
I couldn't clone his
How do you
phone.
have 1 billion
Wouldn't matter if you
users?
could. Pierce changes phones twice a
Can you
day
do-
to avoid corporate
public-
espionage.
What?
Looks like he's supposed to attend a charity auction tonight.
Carter.
Detective, I'm emailing you the details of several lawsuits involving Logan Pierce, plaintiffs with a history of violence, prior convictions.
What exactly did you mean by several?
200, but I've already prioritized them, and no, there's no need to thank me.
200. What's wrong, baby? What's wrong?
Feeling a little out of place here.
I'll talk you through any difficult encounters that may arise.
I mean, you're wearing a suit. You always wear a suit. The only thing's different is the fact that you're wearing a tie.
Pinch, I've got eyes on Pierce and his partner, Justin Ogilvy.
Best friends for over a decade.
Who's the third guy in Pierce's circle?
That would probably be Jeremy Campbell, Pierce's lawyer. Friendsare is his firm's only client. Remember that you're John Wiley, hedge fund manager.
What about John Rooney, asset manager?
No, he's a single-digit millionaire. John Wiley is valued at over 100 million.
Exactly how much money do you have?
Pierce, Justin, you're both looking rich.
Ben, you're looking mature.
I feel a cold coming on.
But wait, isn't your little charity thing working on a cure for that?
You're thinking of cancer.
Ben and Cynthia Kamen, whose social networking site ConnectRoid.com was devalued by half when Friendsare debuted.
Gaiman's pretending to make nice.
What a shit name. Friendsare.
Finch, I think Pierce just
That's a
made
really
me.
shit name.
Just mention the carried interest loophole, you'll be fine.
I haven't seen you own one of these things before. What's your story?
John Wiley, hedge fund manager. How's that carried interest loophole treating you?
I'm sorry. I thought you were interesting. My mistake.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats for the auction portion of tonight's event.
I didn't make a good first impression.
Only because I didn't realize that we were dealing with a 1%er who finds other 1%ers tedious.
We've got $5 million, ladies and gentlemen.
That's too rich for Cayman's blood. Anybody else?
I'm so sorry, Finch, but this guy's too used to getting his own way. 10 million.
$10 million, ladies and gentlemen. We've got $10 million going once.
Mr. Reese, this is not petty cash.
We've got $10 million going twice. Sold right there to the gentleman for $10 million.
Well, I mean, if you're rich, you should be able to
sorry.
just throw the money away, right?
Maybe next time.
No apology necessary. That was just driving up the price for charity.
Well,
Excuse me.
Finch, Pierce just got a text. He's on the move.
What, they were just auctioning one thing?
Get your ass in here.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I saw that.
Where is Mr. Pierce?
I know Pierce and I were supposed to give you a soundbite in time for the 11 o'clock news, but he's indisposed at the moment. One tip I can give you is that the Friendsare IPO will break records and make history.
Sir, your letters.
You can keep him. Finch, Pierce just left the auction.
What? He has no mode of transport. Is that a helicopter?
He's against the law to take off from a rooftop in Manhattan.
Is it?
Finch, how do we keep up with the guy who breaks all the rules?
I didn't know that. I don't live in Manhattan.
I've been trying to get a hold of you.
Turned off my phone. I'm working on a new heuristic algorithm.
Harold, something happened this morning.
Was it a plane?
2 planes. We started IFT to change the world.
I'm not gonna lie, I was too young when
Our
this
suits
happened, and I don't know if
nicer,
it hit that big
Scotch more
here in
expensive.
Australia, so
We changed,
I
but
don't
the
know.
world stayed the same.
Whenever I see people's like reactions
today.
on TV to this event, I'm like, it makes me curious. Like,
If we don't change the world, someone else will. What are we gonna do to stop the guys who did this?
I don't know, I feel like I've heard worse things happen nowadays. But I guess this was probably one of the biggest things to happen at that time. So it like rocked the nation. I don't know, man. I'm uncultured swine.
Looks like our billionaire might be having a breakdown.
Pierce appears to be even more erratic than a typical billionaire. Closest thing he has to a routine is a weekly visit to a dry cleaner.
Where are you?
I'm at work.
Where's Polly?
You got a full scholarship to the Brooklyn Law Center.
So I guess you will be needing my ticket then. Did you use the,
CO2 process. Yes, of course, Mr. Pierce. Guess you ran out of clean suits.
Actually more of a jeans and t-shirt kind of guy. I only have one suit. A good suit is like the perfect woman. Once you find the right one, nothing else will do.
How very eccentric of you. Your card. Have a nice day. Mr. Reese, I switched Pierce's titanium card for one with a listening device. I also hacked his online calendar. He'll be heading back to the office for a round of Friends Are depositions.
Something's not right. Normally, Pierce drives fast, but he drives with precision.
This is Logan Pierce. I have a slight problem with my car. I can't slow down.
Pierce's car won't decelerate. Most modern vehicles can be hacked into. If you can get within 10 meters, I should be able to infiltrate the Bluetooth, then access the engine control unit.
Finch, he blew a light. I lost him.
No matter. I'm in. Someone has hacked into the car's ECU and installed malware. Locked the car in third gear at 50 miles an hour.
Hello, is anybody there? My accelerator's stuck. I can't downshift.
Communications and emergency services. I understand that you can't decelerate. I'll do my best to remedy your problem.
Remedy faster, Sherlock. I'm kind of hosed right now.
Mr. Reese, you have eyes on Pierce?
Yes, and he's about 10 seconds out from a catastrophic accident. You don't stop him, Finch. There's a cargo truck that will. Finch, you saved him.
Bail?
Take me to the city.
I can't protect someone we can't keep up with.
What do you have in mind?
A different tactic.
Mr. Pierce, there's a John Wiley to see you.
Tell him I'm a busy man. If he objects, have security show him that.
I'll make this quick. I have it on good authority that your life's in danger. And normally I'd just follow you around, help behind the scenes, but, well, you've got too much money and too many resources. I can protect you, but only if you let me stick with you for the next 48 hours.
Sounds like fun. See, I knew you were interesting.
I've been thinking about you.
We had our chance, Harold.
We've been over this, Nathan. Either we move on to the next thing together, or we don't. You decide.
Hey, Pierce, buddy.
Before you go,
Tonight,
Party?
New York Stock Exchange, potential investors.
right. I'll be early and make sure there's an extra invitation for Mr. Wiley here.
Isn't this the guy who outbid you at the charity auction?
We're considering a merger.
And you think that's a good idea, partnering with a guy you just met?
Oh, I think it's ideal. I haven't had time to learn all his flaws yet.
See you at the party, bitches.
Mr. Reese, Emily Morton vowed to make Pierce launch her technology. A technology that would seriously compete with Friends Are.
Pretty sure Pierce is the victim, not the perpetrator. Someone already made an attempt on his life.
Someone with hacking skills. Someone like a missing software engineer.
Finch, Pierce is missing his own party.
Just as well. Pierce won't be safe in public now. Check your phone.
Friends IPO is predicted to reach record-breaking numbers. Do you think you'll make history?
Well, with stock this overvalued, how could we not? You know, personally, Janet, I'd wait to buy for at least a day or two till after the stock dips.
The board called an emergency meeting. Pierce is no longer CEO of Friends Are.
Oh, dear.
Who died? Don't tell me it was me.
The board thinks they can do your job after all. You're out.
Well, here's to unemployment.
He doesn't care. You've been poisoned.
I don't feel...
Pierce, sit back. You're having a reaction. Are you allergic to anything?
toxin.
Mr. Reese, what's going on?
This scotch, it was spiked. Pierce is going into anaphylactic shock.
Sending an ambulance.
There's no time. Need to get air into his lungs. Relax. Look at me. You're gonna be okay.
Is Pierce all right, Mr. Reese?
Yes, but he's gonna have one hell of a hangover.
You saved me. In the Chinese culture, you'd be responsible for me for life.
Glad neither one of us is Chinese, then. Who has access to your house?
Just 100 or so of my closest friends. I like people. I like to party.
Who knows you're allergic to naproxen?
I don't know. I didn't develop the allergy till recently. Why are you doing this? Did somebody put you up to this? Is this penance for some deep, dark mistake?
I've spoken like a man who's made his fair share.
Right. Mistakes don't interest me. I don't look back. Keep moving. It's the only way to stay alive.
Philosophy makes sense, coming from a kid whose parents went bankrupt. And knowing people is my business, too.
Yeah, my dad owned a little camera shop, and he made most of his money developing film. And he insisted on staying the course, all the way until the point that film became extinct. And then he tried to sell digital cameras, but by then it was too late because everyone had one in their phone. So he didn't even see it coming. When the business failed, we lost everything.
And you think if you're constantly evolving, this won't happen to you?
Of course it'll happen. If you accept change as inevitable, it doesn't crush you when it does. Every technology ages, John. The only thing that never gets old is connecting with people. That's what everyone wants, a real connection.
You might want to consider losing a couple hundred of your closest friends.
Mm-hmm.
Nice night for a walk. Why didn't you bring Bear?
Bear didn't want to come. I read that if there's anxiety in the home, it can make your pets become upset. Have you been under any excess stress?
I mean, besides being locked in an 11 by 13 at Rikers and wearing a bob vest around Manhattan? Not really. Whoever poisoned Pierce had access to his home. We need to move him.
My thinking exactly. I'll have Detective Carter examine the decanter for prints. You can escort our friend to the safe house.
You don't want to tell me who you are? That's okay. I already know. Tell me, how did you make a bug small enough to fit inside this? It's your voice, too. You hacked into my car's computer and you remotely accessed the accelerator and the brakes. So I guess that makes you the brains of the operation, no offense. And judging by your bespoke suit, you're also the bank. And there's you, John. You took out my security guard, Zvi. He's a former Mossad agent and an expert in Krav Maga. So what is it, John? Former special ops, ex-CIA, and you just very rich hacker?
As far as you're concerned, Mr. Pierce, we don't exist.
But that's what's most impressive. John, I've been looking into you, and I'm not talking about your bogus hedge fund cover. You and your partner here don't seem to have a digital footprint, so I have to ask myself, how is this possible in this information age? People with that kind of anonymity, that's true power. So you see, I know who you are. The only thing I don't know is why you do what you do.
Let me remind you, Mr. Pierce, that we saved your life twice. Now, do you want to keep on butting into our affairs, or do you want to live?
No need to get testy. I was just making small talk. So what's the plan?
I'm afraid that you can't trust anyone. We've arranged to take you to a safe house nearby.
You don't want anyone to find me, but you're keeping me in the city?
You know a better place?
Okay.
So what do you think?
You said you had a safe house. This is a bar?
No, this is a bomb shelter made into a bar, and it is totally safe. Sit, please.
What are we doing here?
Do you like pierogies? I have it on very good authority. They're the best in the world. So.
You flew me halfway across the world for fried dumplings.
Double fried. There, look.
Oh, baby.
Detective, you're just the person I want to speak to. Any closer to discovering who poisoned Logan Pierce?
Got a partial print off the decanter. Sent it through APHIS. Came up with a match with 11 points in common. The guy's prints were on file because he's an officer of the court.
You might want to slow down. I can't protect you from a heart attack.
You know, you need to enjoy life.
He knows how to enjoy life as much as you, Pierce.
How did he find us?
He got a text from Pierce. I think you actually take pleasure in making me schlep after you. These couldn't wait.
I thought we agreed. No friends.
Well, he's also my lawyer. The board forced me out, and in doing so, they relinquished my non-compete clause, which is good, because I am officially looking for a new job.
Mr. Reese, something you should know. Campbell's prints were on the decanter of scotch. The board made Pierce take a medical exam for his corporate insurance. His lawyer filed the paperwork.
You spiked his alcohol. You read about his allergy on his insurance application. You tried to kill him.
Jerry, is that true?
That's absurd. You're my best client.
Pierce plans to switch law firms after the IPO is released.
But I want you dead.
Maybe because your only client is looking for a new attorney.
Was I talking to you? Who the hell do you think you are?
You might want to keep your hands to yourself.
You threatening me?
Ew, Pierce. Are we missing all the fun?
Full disclosure, I might have mentioned our little trip to one or two people.
Oh my god, your life is in danger.
Be all business, can you?
If you're not gonna take your safety seriously, why should I?
Been thinking about the billionaire. His own lawyer trying to do him in.
My heart breaks for him.
I'm glad you got my back.
You got a point, Fusco?
Kind of some things you should know about me. Some mistakes
No.
I've made.
We're not doing that. You don't get to share that with me. Now, you say you've changed, I'm gonna trust you. But if those mistakes you made come back to haunt you, you will not expect me to cover for you. And we may be partners. We might even be friends, but I'm still a cop. Understood?
Yeah, I hear you. Loud and clear.
I'll be home in 12 hours to help with the next number.
I'm afraid that'll be too late. The next number's already come up, only it's not new.
Someone we've helped before?
Someone we're currently helping. Logan Pierce. There's another threat against him, or else someone is conspiring with the lawyer. All I know for certain is that Pierce is in immediate danger.
I'm headed back to the club now.
No need. I was able to hack Pierce's credit card account. His card was just used at the Grand Vishera Hotel in St. Petersburg.
Stop right there. He warned me someone would come. I've called security. Get out.
Emily, what are you doing here?
I said get out now.
Mr. Reese, what's going on?
Emily Morton. She's alive and appears to be a pretty good shot. What do you mean he warned you someone else would come? Who's he? Pierce put you up at this hotel, didn't he? Finch, Emily's not working against Pierce. She's working with him.
I haven't seen Pierce since he came by my apartment about a week ago. Said someone was on to us, told me to pack a bag so I could finish Alchementary. We plan to announce our project tomorrow.
Emily's technology will cannibalize Frenzar's business. Seems the person closest to Pierce is the one with the most to lose.
Hey. Well, I guess we're breaking up the company.
Sorry, Pierce. You brought this on yourself.
No!
Pierce, a
Two
minute.
episodes in a row that it's ended on a bridge.
I always knew a woman would come between us. Just didn't think it'd be because you liked her technology better.
Emily didn't break us up, Justin. You did. You know, she actually reminds me of you. How you used to be before you decided we need to bully and bury our competition.
I didn't hear you objecting.
It's because you weren't listening to me. How many times did I tell you I don't want to run a business like that?
You didn't want to run a business at all. Left me to do everything. I thought maybe you'd gone off the deep end, parading around town half naked, taking board meetings at Coney Island. Then I realized if the board pushed you out, your non-compete clause would be null and void, and you could take Emily's technology public.
Emily's idea is better. It's what people want. The perfect match in love and friendship, even business.
What do you know about friends? All your friends want you dead. Even your new pals left you. Dump them.
No. No. No! Wait! Wait! Wait!
I had him right where I wanted him, you know?
You need to get new friends, Pierce.
I couldn't agree with you more, man.
Now, either we move on to the next thing together, or we don't.
You decide.
So I'm guessing you noticed the non-relevant numbers first. Is that what this is showing us?
All right, Chewie. Prepare to get posterized. You know, I heard your mother sat on her iPhone and turned to an iPad. Is that true, man? Is it true?
Come on now.
Next bucket gets the other guy's car. Or in your case, your bike. Or MetroCard. Whatever, that's a bet. Whoa, thief! You are a thief! He said check the ball. You guys heard me say check the ball, right?
Nah, that's ball game, what you said.
I'm just kidding, showboat. I'm a man of my word.
Man, you crazy.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Hope he's right.
We're full of surprises.
You're one to talk. Partnering with Game in your competition.
The guy's a straight shooter. Plus, Emily's software said we're totally compatible. Not so much with his wife, though.
One thing I don't get. You warned Emily about Ogilvy, and you know he was after you. Why didn't you tell me?
Haven't you heard? I have a reckless disregard for my own safety.
You just wanted to see how I worked.
You know, I finally figured it out. Why you do what you do. Altruism. How's that working out for you?
Did you get him a watch?
Just a little thank you.
I bet you it's a watch.
So, I guess you will be moving on to your next hapless stranger?
I can at least give you a lift.
Actually, I think I'll take the subway.
What are we doing here, Finch? We have another number?
No, a date.
You got me a date?
Not you, Bear. He needs a friend. Hello.
Good thinking, Finch.
That's cute.
Our billionaire gave me a little something.
Hmm.
Tells time to the nanosecond. That was a very expensive watch, not to mention a gift.
A gift equipped with GPS.
He tried.
A cunning billionaire with unlimited resources.
Friend is just curious enough to be dangerous.
Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up, and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video. Alrighty, well that was Person of Interest, Season 2, Episode 14. When the episode began, I was like, oh my god, it's one of those episodes about, like, a rich guy. But, you know what, he, like, made a very interesting character, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the actor did a pretty good job at, like, not rehashing a lot of, like, 1%er storylines, if that makes sense. I don't know. He was quite smart, and I liked that. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.